Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, we're going to take a look at our numbers and operation practice test. Okay, so here we go. What is the greatest common factor of the monomial shown to the right? So, GCF means go low. Alright, so we can take our calculator, and if you hit the math button, okay, which is right below alpha, go to the right one, and if I scroll down to number 9, GCD, and I want to find that between 49 and 28. 49, comma, the comma button is right above 7. Okay, and then 28. Boom, you get GCD is 7. Right? So right away I know it's going to be here or here. Right? Now between x to the 7th, x to the 4th, the lower one is x to the 4th. Between y and y to the 4th, the lower one is y. And between no z and z, it's no z. Alright, so we're looking at A for our answer. Okay. LCM, you go high. Okay, so same idea for my numbers. I can take this, math, go to the right one, scroll down number 8, 49, comma 28, 196. Okay, so right away I know I'm down to those two. Between x to the 7th, x to the 4th, the higher one's x to the 7th. So already I know that's the one. You're in good shape. Okay. Simplify the following. Anytime you have perfect square roots, you're looking at perfect squares. What perfect square can go into 45? So if I go 45 divided by 36, does not go in evenly. Okay. So 45 divided by 25 does not go in evenly. 45 divided by 16 does not go in evenly. 45 divided by 9, boom. Okay, so you can just keep breaking them down that way. 7 root 9 times root 5, there's my first one, minus 7 for 125, we're going to see that 25 can go into it 5 times. The square root of 9 is 3. Okay, the square root of 25 is 5. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 5 is 35. Now, in both square root of 5s, okay, we can do 21 minus 35. We get negative 14, right? But negative 14, and then you keep the root 5 behind it. Done. Okay. Let's see here. Moving right along, you can distribute this in. You can only multiply numbers that are under the square root together. So 3 root 24 plus 24 times 6 gives you 144. Alright. 3 root 24. You look to see if any perfect square can go in there. And indeed 4 can go in 6 times. The square root of 144, we get kind of lucky with that one because if I would do the square root of 144, you would get 12, just 12. The square root of 4 is 2. 3 times 2 times root 6 gives you 6 root 6 plus 12. Boom. Be careful if you use a calculator here because both of these are going to give you the same thing, but you want the one that's further simplified down. Good stuff. A coffee shop uses 3,280 coffee cups every 21 days. What is a reasonable estimate for the number of coffee cups the coffee shop uses in 9 weeks? Well, how many days are in a week? 7. If you divide that by 7, okay, that would give you 3 weeks. Okay, right? So they're using 3,280 coffee cups in 3 weeks. You want to know how many coffee cups they're going to use in 9 weeks. Well, how do you get from 3 to 9? You can multiply it by 3, alright? The other way you could look at it is I could divide this by 3 to get what it is for 1 week, then times it by 9. So we'll do it that way. 3,280 divided by 3. Okay, that gives you about roughly that. 1,093. That's for 1 week. And you want 9 weeks, so I'm timesing that by 9. 9,840. Okay, so 9,840 cups. And that is closest to, between 9,000 and 10,000, it's closer to 10,000. Boom. Okay. I know it's an estimation problem. I always just use the regular numbers and estimate at the very end. So, okay, simplify. Polynomial functions. X to the fourth go with x to the fourth. That's a minus sign. That means all of this stays the same, the first part, but the second part, all those signs flip. Plus 9x to the fourth, plus 3x to the third, minus 7x squared, plus 5x, minus 9. 2x to the fourth, plus 9x to the fourth, 11x to the fourth, 4x to the third, plus 3x to the third, 7x to the third, x squared, minus 7x squared, negative 6x squared, 3x plus 5x, 8x, and then 2 minus 9, negative 7. Okay, there you go. So take your time, combine like terms, use the calculator if need be. Alright, you will get one of each of these for factoring. Okay, it's going to be in this order: GCF, trinomial, difference of squares. So we spent a whole week on this. Okay, what number can go into 32 and 40? Well, 8. If you're not sure, I can literally go math, GCD, 32 comma 40, okay, 8. And then GCF, you go low, x to the third, x to the first. The lower is x to the first. Y, or y to the sixth. The lower is y. You are dividing each of these two terms by your GCF then. 32 divided by 8, 4, x to the third divided by x, x squared. So you had 3, take away 1. You had 1y, take away 1y, goes away. Minus sign. 40 divided by 8, 5. X, take away an x, gone. 6 y's, take away 1y, 5 y's left. Done. Okay, all good. So, cool thing is you can check yourself by redistributing it, you're in good shape. Trinomial. This is what we set up. A times C on top, B on the bottom. A, B, C. 1 times 36 is 36. 15 goes down low. What numbers multiply to give you 36, but then add up to give you 15? So you can play around with it. 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6. Which one's add up to 15? 3 and 12. So my two parentheses, x plus 3, x plus 12. There you go, in good shape. This last one, okay, nothing goes into 9 or 64 to take out GCF. I only have an x squared, I don't have an x over there. But what's special about the numbers 9 and 64? They're perfect squares. My favorite problem of all time. Square root of 9 is 3, 3x, 3x. Square root of 64 is 8, plus 8, minus 8. You're done. Let that one be easy. It's not bad at all. Okay. Alright, on the back. Okay. Put the following real numbers in order from least to greatest. So, let's see here. 0.32 is pretty good. 1 divided by 6. 0.16. That's already good. 31% is just 0.31. 1/3 is 0.33. Okay. So, the smallest one there is going to be the 1/6. Okay. Next, you're looking at the 0.23, 0.23. Okay. So we're down to 3 left, or 4 left rather. Let's see here, 0.31. Okay. So 0.31, or 31%. Then 32%. Okay. Or 0.32. Now here's the tough part. I realized I just did that. 0.33 and 1/3. This one keeps on going, so it's actually going to be bigger than this 0.33 stopped. That was a nice little tough problem right there. Okay, boom. Least to greatest, you're all set. Okay, simplify the following. 1/5. Square root of 25 is 5. Okay, 4 to the 3rd power. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64. And then the absolute value negative 4 is 4. Alright, inside here, 5 divided by 5 is 1, minus 6. Over here, order of operations, PEMDAS, 64 divided by 4 is 16. 1 minus 6 is negative 5. So that gives you negative 1 plus 16, 15. Okay, you can throw everything right in your calculator as well. You get the same answer. Okay, last two hardest problems. Write a simplified version represents the perimeter of the yard. Guys, if this is 2x minus 3, this is 2x minus 3. That's 4x minus 7. That's 4x minus 7. Perimeter is you add everything together. So you're adding it all around the outside. Okay? Sorry, perimeter. So 4x, 4x, 2x, 2x, 8, 10, 12x. Negative 7 minus 7, negative 3, negative 3. Add them all together. Okay, that gives you negative 20. There's your perimeter. We will give you the formula for perimeter on the board, but you have to know to add everything together. Be careful with negative signs. What I mean by that is negative 7 minus 7, minus 3, minus 3, negative 20. Okay? Now, area is length times width. What's your length? 4x minus 7. What's your width? 2x minus 3. You are foiling. Okay? 4x times 2x is 8x squared. 4x times negative 3, negative 12x. Negative 7 times 2x is negative 14x. Negative 7 times negative 3 is plus 21. You can combine them together. They're all good. They love putting these two problems on the Keystone. They love it. Perimeter and area. It's like one of their favorite ones. Okay. Katie saw the following problem on test. Simplify the radical square of 98. Her work is shown below. She knows her answer is incorrect. What is her mistake? Explain and show the correct simplification. Guys, look at the first part. What perfect square goes into 98? Okay, it's 49, but you times it by 2. You always break up square roots by multiplication. Okay, not addition. So the correct work then, if you do 49 times root 2, 7 root 2, there you go. And you can check that by throwing that in the calculator. Alrighty? So, sorry I went down pretty quick the last few problems. Let's try to get under 15 minutes. But as always, keep up the good work and good luck. We're all counting on you.